Morning, everybody. I'm really pleased to welcome you here today in Berlin on behalf of the whole team of the Forever Healthy Foundation. Forever Healthy is a private humanitarian initiative, and our mission is to enable people to vastly extend their healthy lifespan. For us today, or all these times, is really exciting times, and I think that we are at a pivotal time, pivotal moment of human history. In fact, our world has started the transition from an area where we were utterly helpless about aging and age-related diseases towards a world where we have aging and age-related diseases under full medical control. Of course, we are not there yet. Everybody would know otherwise. But the theoretical groundwork has been laid out, and the scientific community has successfully started working on the fundamentals. Best of all, as a lot of you know, that the first human rejuvenation therapies are already under development around at startups around the world. I think ridding ourselves of age-related diseases is not a matter of if anymore, but a matter of when. And it's a when that really depends on how much effort and resources we devote to this really worthy cause. Getting age-related diseases and aging under full medical control is not only about the benefits for the individual or about decreasing or escalating healthcare spendings. I think first and foremost, this is all about easing the tremendous suffering that comes with aging and age-related diseases. Personally, I think it's the most ethical thing that we could do, and I think is one of the most rewarding challenges that we as a community can take on. What is really exciting is that what has started as a scientific endeavor years ago is now evolving into a new field of medicine, a field that aims to prevent and reverse all diseases of aging by addressing their common root cause, the aging process itself. And not only it's a new field of medicine, but it's also evolving into a new industry that has the potential to become the biggest industry ever on this planet. We at Forever Healthy, we have decided to contribute as much as possible to this cause. And in order to do so, we do several things. First of all, we fund translational research on potential root causes of aging. We evaluate currently available rejuvenation therapies in our Rejuvenation Now initiative. We support the creation of startups in this space. And in order to have an even stronger impact and accelerate the transition to a world without age-related diseases, we have created the Rejuvenation Summit that is the first one taking place today. And the background is that I strongly believe what would really drive the development of our young industry and accelerate the widespread adaptation and availability of actual therapies is the success of startups in our field. I think it will be the success of startups that demonstrate that this is not science fiction anymore, because usually if you talk to people, they think you're talking about science fiction, and startups, the success of startups will demonstrate, no, this is real. And these successful startups, they will also demonstrate that therapies will be affordable and easy to use. And best of all, they will demonstrate that rejuvenation therapies and rejuvenation biotechnology is the best business ever, since we are dealing with preventive therapies for everybody on the planet over the age of 35 or 40. It will be the success of these startups that not only give us therapies, but it will be the success that inspires more researchers, more founders, more investors, and the general public about what we're doing. This success will really accelerate our young industry. And so this is why we have created this summit. This summit is actually for you, the startups, the teams that do the actual hard work. It is to give you a platform where you can tell your story, where you can meet potential investors, where you can get in touch with interested media, and where you can connect to your fellow industry members. It is really to support you, the startups, in your endeavor and help you be even more successful. Because I strongly believe your success will be the success of everybody on this planet. So we have prepared 2 very exciting days for you. And in addition to many CEO-level presentations here on stage, several panels, we have set up a startup forum in the next room. We have an open bar all day for all-day networking, because I think that's the most important takeaway from this conference, is that you really get to know each other and make connections. We are hosting 2 evening events, including a big party on tomorrow evening. And it makes me really, really happy to say and to see that more than 400 participants from 32 countries have come together here in Berlin today. And with these 400 participants, we have more than 30 teams from the most exciting startups in our space present here. So this is really exciting. Your presence makes this very first Rejuvenation Startup Summit the largest gathering of longevity startups ever. And I hope that when we're looking back from the future, it will mark a stepping stone for all of us in our joint quest for a world without age-related diseases. So again, very warm welcome to Berlin, and a big thank you to all of you for being here, and even more so for doing all the hard work that you're doing. I hope you're going to enjoy the next 2 days as much as I will. Thank you.